Hello everyone, we debuted it last year, and this year we have a sponsor that's supporting us to make it an even bigger deal. The Midco Sports Network South Dakota High School Game Ball is back, and it's brought to you by Avera. And judging by the stats and performances, I believe that you got that memo that game balls are back, because you all went crazy the first full week of football in South Dakota. But before we give out this week's award, let's see who balled out on the top performers list. In alphabetical order, Kobe Bartels had a game he won't soon forget. 3 picks on defense, and he took one of them back to the house for Brookings. Stratton Eppard led Chester with 4 rushing touchdowns as they logged a 50-12 win over Avon. How about Brady Fitz's numbers? They won't jump off the page, but look how efficient the winner quarterback was. He ran just 3 times, scored twice, completed 2 passes. Both of those went for touchdowns as they got the win over St. Thomas More. Carter Hoffman helped Dual get a win over previously number 2 Hamlin, 28-13, and he did it by getting 176 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns. Parker Phillips of Mitchell ran all over Douglas. The Colonel running back went for 209 yards and 4 scores. Trey Smith of Madison also ran in 4 touchdowns. He did it against a ranked opponent. Very impressive. Garrett Stout had the first of what could be many big games for the senior this year. He logged 5 touchdowns, passing, running, and even a pick 6. Combined 5 for the senior quarterback. Max Thompson's first start went great for the Washington Warrior. The sophomore threw 4 touchdowns in their win over Aberdeen Central. How about Nate Tolley? He led the state with the most yards in one game, 284 yards rushing for Coleman Egan, and he turned in 5 touchdowns. Explosive performance for the senior. And Skylar Zomer, he was near perfect in Woolsey Wessington's win over Hitchcock Tulare. 14 of 16 for 5 touchdowns passing, and another one on the ground. Well, that brings us to this week's winner. It's got to be good to top all of that greatness that we just saw. And it was very good. Nick Wittler ran for over 100 yards and threw for nearly 300 yards against a team that was nearly ranked, a very good Wall Eagles team. He accounted for 7 touchdowns as he led Sully Buttes to a dominating 64-12 win over Wall. His teammates had a big hand in the success of the team, but it was Nick who drove the car up and down the field over and over again. Congrats to Nick Wittler, our Avera Game Ball winner in Week 1.